When I was studying the blacksmith, I just made my first knife. It was around 2008. Then after made the first one, I made another one knife. I fell in love with a lot of crafts you need to learn about knife making, and since this time I love it more and more with every other knife, and this is how it began, maybe. No, I just finished my blacksmith, not era. I cannot count myself as a blacksmith at all because I wasn't practicing as a blacksmith for a long time. So I believe you are a good blacksmith after many years, maybe. So after I finished the school, I realized that blacksmithing is not actually what I really what I want to do, because I need to making with smaller things and focus on more detailed work, and this is the reason why knife making fits me much more than blacksmithing, because making big cages and a lot of work with iron for a whole month and putting it together and installing this work on a place wasn't something I want to do. I would like to make something where you can see the result a bit earlier. Yes. But some knives are the opposite of these words I actually tell, but that was the beginning. I'm trying to focus mainly for folding knives with a lot of different locking mechanisms, try to invent my own ways of some previous mechanisms. Some of my mechanisms are totally new, I believe. Whatever, I'm just trying to going over the borders I can see and searching for new ways. I'm definitely inspired at most by nature itself and mostly microcosm, because I love insects since my childhood. This is a kind of insect, as everybody can see, is damselfly, kind of species similar like dragonflies. I just love this kind of damselflies. They are everywhere, surround all the water in your house, surround everywhere. So I love them. It's the damselfly, which itself serves as a standard for a knife, which is the body. Knife itself looks like this and have the locking mechanism with two detent balls on the side with outer springs. So however you hold it here, you are unable to close it. If you hold it here, you are able to close it, and the detent balls are served as a detent on both positions, closed and open. Stand itself is a mechanical toy out of titanium, zirconium, gold rivets, which is fully movable, as close as a real damselfly. I try to make it, and you can set it to most of the positions of the real insect, which stands me as a model. So everything is movable, everything is on the screws or the rivets, and that's it. Directly from me. I've had websites, but they are quite old actually, because I'm too busy with knife making and I don't want to spend my time on a website, but soon I would like to make it brand new, so everything you could see on my websites, not actual stuff I'm actually making. So there you cannot buy anything, but sometimes I've got something for sale. But mostly all my knives are previously done as a order or as a freestyle creation, which is booked by the customers before. I love it there. I love the Paris. It's not the first time I've been there, but it's a great city. And what could be better than have a show like this, full of such a lot of skilled knife makers? It's unbelievable for me, because there is a dozen knives I was able to see just on the internet, and now I was able to handle them and realize how great it was done and how great makers were done these knives. So I really like it there and definitely will come again, because the atmosphere here is great and all the passionate people surround the tables, before tables or behind tables. It's really different opposite knife shows I've been before.